Let me just share this. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing today? It's Thursday. Lashanda. Hi Yusuf. I found my camera. I'm going to inbox a picture to you. Okay. Please do. Is this camera for your live streaming, for your podcast or your live streaming? Is that what is it for? Let's see. So about the shaking of the laptop. So Lashana, is that for your Mr. Patel? How are you? How you doing? How was life, my man? YouTube and live stream, hopefully. Okay, so is it a Lashanda? Is it a okay? So send me the picture. Let me look at it. Is it like an actual camcorder or just digital camera, normal camera? Does it come with the audio input and output? All right, folks. So good evening, good evening, good evening. As you can see, the topic on the top, got questions or got question, ask me anything about online marketing. So if you have any question, it's a flip high definition. James Lewis, my man. What's up, brother? How you doing? Hey, by the way, I'm still having my team do the internal analysis. I'm going to get back with you with some stuff probably tomorrow is Friday. Maybe tomorrow or Monday. Okay. So luckily we fixed all that malware virus issue. Okay. My man, James. And now we are basically doing some in-depth analysis for the on-page stuff and maybe even the ADA. Okay. So I'll get you some sort of work by tomorrow or next week. I'm about to send the debut right back. Okay. Hurry up, Lashanda. So yeah, what kind of question do y'all have tonight, this evening? What kind of questions? If nobody asks, I can go ahead. Let's see some of the questions right here from this awesome group. Yes, sir. Your team is the best in the best. Got me right on Google. Right now, it's funny, James, because we are kind of competitor in the same business, but I'm going to help you to outrank me. How about that? All right, I'm going to make you because we have so many business partners and associates here in San Antonio, Texas, in the same digital marketing industry, web development, that they're ranking. So I'm going to make sure that you're going to get that spot, my man. Right? You're going to get that spot. Yeah, we did find tons of issue in the back end, but the team is still analyzing, and hopefully if I get something by tomorrow, I'll send it to you. If not, then for sure, hopefully by Monday. You know what I mean? Yeah, that'd be hilarious, man. Helping you to outrank me. Leah, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Do you have any question about online marketing? Please feel free to ask. Okay. But hey, James, go ahead and plug in your website, man, because your website is amazing. I mean, the project that you work on is super awesome, dude. So feel free to put your website. Everybody check out James Lewis. He's one of the top web developers here in San Antonio, Texas. Okay. Hey, it's all about collaboration, brother, right? We just all has to, we have to help each other out. That's the name of the game, is to, make sure that everybody get a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? But yeah, go ahead and put your website, man. Your project is amazing, dude. I mean, if you see guys, if you see James, I mean, the types of clients, Andrew, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. The types of huge clients, bigger clients that he gets, you can literally learn something from him, from his because his team is also amazing. James's team is also super amazing. I want Want to get my party bus out to the local public. 5-mile radius. Do you have a website? How are you marketing? Selena, sorry if I mispronounced your first name, right? Selena, thank you for sharing. 5 miles radius. There you go, guys. J12 Design. So this guy is legit. So James is a hardcore developer. He's like one of those, the boss when it comes to development. So we have few in our community. James is one of them. You know, so yeah, check him out. All right, so Andrew, what you got here? You said you want to get my party bus out to the local public. 5-mile radius. All right. Some people will probably gonna join. Some might not. I can't even say not, but that's good. All right. So how are you marketing it, Andrew? Do you have a site? Do you have a local listing? Terrible on computer. Who isn't? All right. Who isn't? Oh, let's see. So, yeah. So, I mean, the thing, if you want to run it first, of course, you have to have, your website has to exist, Andrew, have some sort of online presence. So that means when I go to Google, I'm going to type party bus near me. Or is the party bus reopened? Right? Erica, thank you for liking the video. Appreciate it. If you have any question, please do let me know. Red line party bus. All right. Man, look at this guy. Red line party bus. Looks amazing. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't show up. Like when I do like San Antonio party bus, Red Star, celebrity limousine, luxury, cheap party. Yeah, you don't show up because your competitor shows up when people search for that. Never known who to trust. Red line party bus. So the first thing is, I mean, typically, to be honest with you, because the nature of your business, people getting party and whatnot, I cannot help you with that, but I can still talk about the marketing aspect, so you can go ahead and see if you can try that. Okay, so the first thing is you definitely need to have your website optimized for, let's say, if you do in San Antonio only, then you have to optimize it for that. That's the first thing. The second thing, if you have an office, Andrew, if you have an office, you need to have Google My Business page set up, which is the local listing. So you have to go to moz.com/local and start putting your business address. Name of the business and the address. Then let moz.com/local tell you on which of the local listing you are claimed or not. Make sense? Send a Facebook ad. What is the best strategy? So with the pandemic, I might have stopped it. Back at the co-working place, shoot in the dark. I say, bro, I have several offices here in San Antonio, Texas. So yes, I've been here almost like every day, but switching from one place to another. So today I came back right here. So yeah, my place, right? You should check out the one in Broadway. It's pretty nice. The Broadway is pretty nice. And also there was one by Hardy Oak in Stone Oak. And there's another one down the street. Then, of course, I also go and hang out at one of my clients' office as well. So when you see me every day, I'm going live. That's one of my awesome clients' office. Let's see. So, Sandy, give me a second. I'll get back to you. Let's see. Yonder. Let's see. I'm sorry. It's Moz. M-O-Z. It's Moz. Let me show you, everybody. Let me show you. For the Andrew, for the local listing, my man, what you need to do first, if you go to Mars, sorry I have an accent, Mars, okay, .com/local, okay, because you're a local business, every local business need to have this. And now with the so-called crisis, the Google business page might be a little bit slow in terms of like, confirmation or updates. So you're going to go to Mars.com/local. So once you come to this page, if everybody can see this, click on get my free presence check. So once you come right here, you need to enter your company name, your street address, and the number, then the zip code. Then you click check now. Once you do that, this tool will basically check the Google search, the Google business page, Google Maps, Facebook business page, Bing, Foursquare, Show Me Local, US Info, and Hot Frog. So what you need to do, if you have an office, a local brick and mortar office, or if you can use a virtual office with an address, or you can, let's say here at Venture Point, we have a service where you can actually only pay for the physical address, like for the mailing and the address, so that we can have a presence, right? Because these local listing, they require you to have either a physical address or a business address. Make sense? So once you do that, you have to make sure that all these sites right here 100% complete and optimized. So that's the first thing, because when people search for bus party near me, and in the description you describe what kind of business you're in, eventually and hopefully you will show up, right? Then when you get all these customers that hang with you at the bus, if you have an awesome experience, and you can tell them, even on your bus, you can put like go to Google, go to Facebook, go to Yelp, leave reviews. So the more reviews you get, then of course it's gonna help you with the visibility. I can do that, but my demographic always seem to be wrong. Do you have a website though? Because you also need to have a website, because I always say this: your website is like your real estate, right? Today I was talking to one of my friend, a marketing director, about actually two marketing directors. We're talking about the buyer's persona and how the buyer's journey is very important. So when you build the site, you have to have a clear objective, why you are building it, what are you trying to achieve from it. Make sense? Best way to edit video content for awesome YouTube videos. These are great questions. Andrew, give me a second. Let me go back to Sandy. Where are you, Sandy? Sandy. Facebook ads. What is the best strategy? Sandy, there's an excellent question, but it's kind of a little bit broad. When it comes to strategy, first of all, the first thing you have to do, use the Facebook audience insight to research your target audience. Do the research first before you run the ad. What I mean by that, again, I'm going to use the example of yoga instructor. If I'm a yoga instructor, by the way, I'm not, then the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Facebook audience insight, select my city, tap the word yoga, and see the demographic. How many people in San Antonio are interested in yoga? What's the age group? What's their income? What's their gender and whatnot? Gather all this information. Then, number two, Sandy, is the objective. There is a 15 categories. So you have to pick the proper objective of the category for your ad. If you want the customer to go to your website and book a session, book an appointment, or call you, or if you want to collect the name and phone and email addresses, then you're going to select website traffic, right? If you have an e-commerce business and you want people to buy your product, then you're going to select conversion traffic. If you have a video that you want more views for the videos, then you're going to select the video views kind of category, okay? So the first thing is the research. Second thing, you select the category. Number three, you do the test. So you can use 5 images, you can use carousel, you can use slide, you can use video. So you can have in the 4 format, right? Same ad in the 4 format, targeted to specific audience, right? Then you run it, you test it and see which one gets the most click or conversion or engagement. Then pause the one that gets you small numbers, right? And you just test it and see which one works. And simply that's about it. So I hope I was able to answer your question. Okay. So that's for you, Cindy. Let me know if I answered your question. Andrew, give me a few minutes. Let's see. So Sandy, let me know if I was able to answer your question. Now, if you want to learn more, Sandy, make sure you go to facebook.com, okay, and go to Blueprint. All right, Blueprint. Why not just use ClickFunnels for that? That is an excellent question. So it depends on your business, right? Depends on the business. Like if you are going to use ClickFunnels so you can run the ad to it and collect the name and email, sure, why not? But ClickFunnels is not the only game, it's not the only platform out there. You have Instapage, you have leadpages.net, you can also use Thrive Theme, you can also build it from scratch, using WordPress self-hosted. So ClickFunnels is not the only thing. Number two, when people jump into ClickFunnels, before they do that, you need to ask this question to yourself: what's in ClickFunnels and how it is going to help me, right? Not every business, guess what, needs a ClickFunnels. I have some clients that don't even use email marketing. I have some clients that just run Facebook ads so they can get the phone call, right? So it depends on the business, right? Not every business actually require it. And in fact, when the ClickFunnels came into the market, mostly they were focusing on consultants and online marketers and internet marketers and all those guys, right? So first, understand what's in it, because the feature in ClickFunnels, I mean, it's a one system. It's super easy to drag and drop and set it up. But if there are things that you don't need it, then there's no need for it. Make sense? You can also build a basic landing page if you want to just get the phone call and it's going to land on the page, right? You can also set up a WordPress Thrive theme or a landing page based WordPress website and connect it to, let's say, MailChimp or MailerLite and whatnot, so you can start collecting email and names. Make sense? So, Sandy, thank you. You said I did. Evander, let me know if I answered your question, and let me go back to best way to edit video content for awesome YouTube videos. So right now, YouTube videos has its own editing, right? So you can upload the video and use the basic editing from within YouTube. If you have Mac, then you can definitely use iMovie, which is free. If you have PC, there's so many paid, I forgot how many of them or which one of them. I typically used to use Premiere, but that's like a high-end tool. But now with the mobile devices, you can use Adobe Spark. You can use Wave.video. That's something that Mary Smith was highly recommending it, right? So there's so many tools out there. For the MacBook, you can use iMovie, which is free. You can just edit it. And also depends what kind of editing. If it's something very basic and simple, images and text and whatnot, you can do with so many apps out there. Okay, there was one free tool for the PC, Linux, and Mac, but I just can't remember right now. So please remind me later if I did not get back to you with that tools on the editing videos. Let me know. Okay, so best way to edit video content for awesome YouTube videos, because with the YouTube videos depends what kind of video is it. If it's an interview, how many edits you're gonna put. If it's a 5-minute tutorial, then you need to have a background of showing stuff like, how to, let's say, build a website. So for example, if you use this awesome tool called Screencastify, right? Screencastify basically is like a snapshot or a video shot. You capture the screen, you can add your own voice to it. It's free for up to like 5 minutes. So if you produce a 5-minute YouTube videos tutorial on how to do graphic design, how to use Canva, how to build a website, then you can use that too. Okay? Make sense? But don't forget, when it comes to YouTube, I also recommend using this awesome tool called TubeBuddy. Very, 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 very important. Okay, TubeBuddy. Make sure you check out TubeBuddy for doing a lot of cool stuff. So these are great questions from everybody. Andrew, are you still there? Andrew, calling Andrew. Are you still there, Andrew? So this is TubeBuddy. Check it out. Really, really cool. It helps you with, grabbing the popular tags for videos that is within your niche. If they're ranking very well, you can look at the tags that they're using. Then you can use the same tags on your YouTube videos. You can also make custom thumbnail. You can also do a keyword analysis, subject and title analysis. So it's an awesome tool. It's free. It comes with a paid version, but the free one can do most of the job for you. Plus, they have awesome like short videos that shows you how to run that tool. Okay. So Andrew, if you're still around, let me know if you're still here, because I'm not sure if I finished helping you, because I wanted to give you an idea when it comes to your website. There is a possible flow, or the journey flow. Like when your target audience comes in, what's the first thing they're going to see? Maybe the bus, right? And there's a message and how to book, right? When you scroll down, maybe some testimony, maybe some images of how the experience looks like, and reviews from Google and Yelp and all the other places. Pretty much that's what you probably want to put. And of course, if you want to rank locally, then you do have to produce some awesome, content, like, blogging material, words. The more words you have, the better for the bot to index those material. And of course, don't forget the social media channels. I'm considering PPC, but I'm afraid of the possible high cost. Are there better ways? Excellent question. Well, that's a beautiful question. So with the PPC, like Google Ads or Bing advertising, in fact, check into Bing advertising, because a lot of businesses don't look into it. So we had a great success with some of our clients because people kind of ignored it, but it actually has a lot of awesome value, right? So check out Bing advertising as well. Now, when it comes to Google, it's not a matter of how much money you are putting, right? It's first you have to do the keyword research. When you do the keyword research, it actually tells you the cost of your relevant keyword that your customer are looking for. So if you pull, let's say, out of the 800, you got like 100 of them, and most of them are relevant. And the cheapest one is like probably 50 cents, and the highest keyword is like, $3, for example. So you can do the math. Which keyword do you want to pick that is most relevant, right? In most cases, people will see the ad maybe 7 to 8 times or 9 times to actually make the click. So you have to do the math. That means if this keyword costs $1, that means for every $10, I might get 1 lead. Do you see what I'm saying? So how much money I'm going to put to get at least 1 lead, or at least 5 leads? So if I want to get, for every 10 clicks, only 1 of them become my lead, that means if I want to get 5 leads per day, then I'm going to have to put $50 a day. Make sense? So you have to look at the numbers. Then when you run it, you can put the price. You can say, you know what, I'm just going to spend maybe today $50 or $100, and you just keep watching the analytics of the Google Ads, because there's a variety of running the Google Ads, right? Yesterday I talked about this, how when you do the research, then you have to create a campaign. Then below the campaign you have the ad group, and below the ad group you have the headline, the copy, and the keywords. You can do a search ad. You can also do display and network ad, and there's also Google AdWords Express, which is the laziest, simple way to run an ad for like a 40-mile radius from your location. Okay. Well, the thing is, you can always ask. I repeat this subject. You don't have to. You can ask this question again and again. I'm going to repeat it, so it's not a one-time thing. Makes sense. So I always talk about this subject anyway. So let me show you what we covered. I don't know if Andrew. Hey, Andrew, you still there? Andrew, where you at, my man? Andrew disappeared. Let me see. When it comes to Google Ads, the beautiful thing about Google Ads is that, of course, it's like a beast. It's very sophisticated. It has tons of stuff that you have to be so experienced to kind of run it over and over until you get very familiar with it. Versus Facebook. Facebook, actually, if you learn the basic, then it's so easy to set up. You know what I mean? You are here, but I was looking for Andrew. I don't know, where did Andrew go? So, so let's see. Let's go ahead and continue with you. Are you still concerned about Google Ads? Let me pull up my presentation real quick so you can. And by the way, this video, even though it's not recorded, but guess what? It's on my Facebook. That means if you go to my YouTube, if you go to Periscope, if you go to my Facebook, it's still there, so you can come back to it. I just totally forgot that. I'm like, it is kind of recorded because it doesn't go away. So once the live is done, you can go to my personal profile and click videos, or just search for my name, and you can see all the videos that are live streamed. So you don't have to worry about that. So you can definitely go back to this video again. Okay, you know what I mean? Let me show you 1 second. Let's see. Yeah, if you go to my Facebook and go to more and click videos, you will see all my live streaming, so you're not gonna lose it. Okay, does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. All right, so let's go and quickly, do you still have the question about Google Ads? Because let me show you a little bit. I put this presentation and it's still relevant. It is still relevant. So let's go and cover this. All right. Okay, let's see right here. So I'm going to run through this quickly, okay? So this is the pay-per-click. This is what you're going to see there. But right now, this option is removed. You don't see this option anymore. You will definitely see this, but instead of the yellow color, it's going to be like transparent, right? It's going to be just a transparent color. So the way how ads on Google get triggered, I mean, people have a question, they do a search, it shows them in the ad area, and from there, they basically go to your site. Now, this is the difference between Google AdWords and the Google AdWords Express. This is the one that is very basic, doesn't require any research. It's very simple to set up, just your address, your business address, and that's about it. And you can do it for like 15 to 40 mile radius from your location, and Google automatically will show your business location to whoever is searching for, okay? But it's very limited though, right? I prefer this one because this one here, you can do the research, you can manually select and set up the ad the way you want it, whether the ad's going to be on the search engine or is it going to be on display network or YouTube videos and whatnot. Okay, so this is the one might be a little bit challenging for those that are beginners. Okay, so the Ad Express, it's very basic and simple. So let me go. Let's see. This is create an ad. This is for the basic one. Yeah, this is how. If you look at the basic one, so this is for AdWords Express. You see that the AdWords Express is very simple. It will ask you for your business address. It will ask you to select your ad goal, create the ad, and set your budget. Once you click create an ad, it will ask you what's your phone number and what's your storefront address and what's your website. Sometimes you don't even need a website. Walaikum salam, Tosi, what's going on, my man? Do you recommend editing live video? Will it increase views? What do you mean, like having like the flash and the graphic while I'm live? Live? Yeah, maybe. Or are you talking about after the live is done, I can take a clip? In fact, Ali, what he did, he took some of my clips and made like a few second video, and it's actually pretty cool. You can definitely do that. So this is the AdWords Express. It will ask you to pick a goal for your ad. You see, call your business. Choose this goal if you primarily get new customers over the phone. You want to talk to the customer before setting up an appointment or booking. Visit your storefront. You can select that option. And last one is, of course, take an action on your website. That's simple as that, okay? That's the Google Ad Express. Now, the standard Google Ads, yeah, after the live, you can definitely do that. You can adjust it. You can cut it off. You can tweet it. You can tweak it. And then you can redistribute that live streaming video on a different, like, let's say you can put, if you look at the Joe Rogan, for example, he has this 2-3 hour video, sometime live, or I think most of the time is live. Then after that, he takes the segments, and based on the segment, you can take the same information and redistribute it somewhere else. So this is a very important question that you asked, I'll say, because if you make one live streaming for an hour, it has so many good content. You can make a clip of each one of them and post it and upload it to YouTube's video site, or you can also upload it directly to Facebook. You can also upload it to LinkedIn and Twitter. So you can basically, what is it called? Redistribution. So you're taking one content and you're redistributing it. I can't even say that. Redistributing it. Dang. Okay. So you can also take the same content and make an infographic out of it, submit to infographic site. You can take the same content, make a regular text post, or even blog about it. Okay. All right. So this is the standard Google Ads yonder. Okay. Just be careful if this is your first time to log in. Once you do that, you're going to get the welcome to Google AdWords, and there is a message that says skip the Google setup. So make sure you click that. Click the skip the guided setup, because if you don't, Google AdWords is going to force you to run the ad, like enter the credit card and whatnot. Okay, it's going to ask you for email address. After you click the skip, this is what's going to show up. Hello and welcome to Google AdWords. Put your email address, your country, time zone, and the currency, and that's it. This is the old design. The new one is a little bit different. Okay, then that's where we're gonna go. From here, you have the tool section. From there, you can do the the Google Keyword Planner. Okay, you can do the keyword research. So Google AdWords can help you to control the cost. It can help you to decide where the ad appears, whether on the search, display network, YouTube videos. Okay, you can also edit the keywords and measure the profitability. Okay. So how does Google Ad works? AdWords is in an auction. Advertisers bid on keywords to win a position on Google. Winners are determined by a combination of bid and quality. So it doesn't mean if you pay more, you're going to be the first one. Sometimes you can pay more, but you're going to be like the third or the fourth one on the first page. Okay. So what is the bid? The bid, or maximum cost per click, is the maximum amount you're willing to pay for an ad click. Okay. In addition to bids, daily budgets, control of overall cost. So you have to bid for the maximum. That doesn't mean if you bid for $2 per keyword, that doesn't mean you're going to always pay $2. There's a chance you might end up paying 50 cents or $1 or so forth. Make sense? Does that make sense? All right. So what is a quality score? So your ad copy and the landing page has to be relevant. So there's a signal. If you have a landing page and you have an ad copy, when I click on it, it takes me to a landing page that exactly say what the ad copy said. There's a relevancy, and the website is very fast. It has everything that needs to basically guide the customer to take an action. So there's some sort of quality score. In fact, if you go to Google, do a search for Google AdWords quality score video, and somebody from Google will show you the 4 or 5 layers and how the system works from their algorithm. I think the video is close to like 10 or 15 minutes. Okay. So here you go. When you structure the ad, structure your ad for account for success. You have a campaign and you have ad group. So you can have a several campaign for several things. Maybe you're running an ad for a furniture, maybe an ad for a TV, maybe an ad for a PlayStation, right? Different campaigns. And below that, you have several other categories of product that you want to sell, right? So for example, right here, you got a furniture campaign, furniture ad group. Here's an example, just a basic example, not an actual thing you have to do, right? The best furniture. Here's the link. Great selection, made in USA, free shipping, 5-year warranty. Then you have these keywords. You have leather sectional, leather love seat, and leather chair. So this is just one campaign, and this is just one ad group. You can also create several ad group for each one of these, right? There you go. So the campaign is one, but now I created a group for only leather sectional ad group. Here, leather love seats ad group, and here, leather chairs ad group. And each one of them has their own ad copy. See that? And whatever the keyword that follows with it. So you can have 50 to 100 keywords, and Google basically will show the result based on which of the keyword were searched, and it will basically show you the click. Some of these keywords are not going to be clickable at all. So don't worry about having 50, 70 or 100 keyword that are relevant within your business. What are the keyword match types? So when you do the keyword research, you have to look into what is the broad keyword, what does phrase keyword mean, and what does exact keyword mean, and what can I use and utilize the negative keyword that I can make sure that the ad does not show up a keyword that I don't want it to show up for. You know what I mean? So you have to look at these sort of things. Okay? Any questions so far? Negative keywords, for example, free, secondhand, used. If you want to be free, why you want to run an ad for free, right? You're going to say in the keyword free, you're going to get a cheap customers. There's not going to be a lot of conversion right there. Okay? So when you log into your Google AdWords, right, you can go to the campaign or the tools and look up for keyword planner, because the keyword planner will help you to analyze, to find out what kind of keywords your customers are searching for. Okay? So this is an example of an ad. You have the headline, 25 characters maximum including spaces. Display URL, this one here, the display URL should not be more than 35 characters including spaces. The two description lines, so these are called two description. And totally you have up to like 35 character limit including spaces. Now the destination URL basically means the backend. So what does that mean? You can have the view of the website like this, but the backend, when I click on it, it can take me to a ClickFunnels or a longer link that takes me to a landing page and whatnot. Okay. What is a good ad? It has to be relevant to the keyword in the ad group. It has to get you like a high click-through rate. It must stand out from your competitors. Include a call to action. Very important to have a call to action. You can also link it. You must link it to a relevant website or a landing page. In fact, this awesome tool, if you can, we use this sometime for some big customers. It's called Keyword Spy. Bilal, my man, assalamu alaikum. What's going on? Chow Man Chowdhury. What's going on, my man? So Keyword Spy. So Keyword Spy has an option. One second. Not this one. Would you like chow mein? Nah, man. I would not like chow mein. So Keyword Spy. This tool, if what we do sometime, we look at for like bigger clients that have competitors. You can put the domain of your competitor right here, and this will show you exactly what kinds of ad they're running. So you can now have an idea what kind of ads that are successful that they're running, so you can probably learn from it and do something for your own Google Ads. Make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So you can check out this tool. Let's see. All right, where we at? So we talked about how to have a good ad, right? And you do have to test it though. So an extension example. So you have an ad with the call extension. You have an ad with the location for your local business. And you have an ad called site link. So you can basically set up all these with the Google AdWords. And you can test them, see which one works. Okay? When it comes to the display network, so I recommend that you really do the search ad and not just the display, because the display basically means, again, if you're a yoga instructor, you can have your banners, like the side banners, the top banners, show up on some relevant site within your niche. Okay? In most cases, people are going to look at the ad, but their intention is not to really click on it, but it can actually help. So you can test it, but the search engine one gets more great result. So when it comes to display network, it shows up on different sites in terms of text, images, YouTube videos, or ads on a mobile site. KeywordSpy.com is not accessible in Saudi Arabia. I think they are blocked for its, well, because the word spy. You know what I mean? So go on and use a VPN. Do you have a VPN? Use the VPN service and see if that can help you. Or you can also use Tor, which is better than VPN. Okay. All right. So use your website to generate leads. These are some of the resources if you want to learn more. Okay. So that's just briefly on the Google ad. Now for the VPN, what is it? I think it's called Hello. Hello. So to see, why don't you try using a VPN? What is this? I saw there's one, not all. There's so tons of VPN. I mean, of course they're paid. There was one for free. I'm trying to remember which one was it. Yeah, this one here. Hola. This one. Oh yeah. Okay, so check out this one. Unblock any website. Fast, effective, free. Protect your identity. Well, Not necessarily, because if the authority is going to get you information, they can talk to this company and they will definitely give them information. But at least go ahead and try Ola. Okay, go ahead and download this, and it's free. I mean, I usually use like CyberGhost, and there's another one called Wind something. I mean, the different VPN we use, but go ahead and check out Ola.org. See if you can actually view this website from Saudi. See if you can pull this up, because I sent Tor to my brother and he couldn't pull it up. What is it? Browse EC, Ali? Browse EC, or is it Browse Sick? Huh? But try this one, Ali. Ola. It's not Hola, it's Ola. Okay? Check it out. Install in seconds. Choose a country. Start watching. Yeah. And it's free. It's free. Multiple devices. The only VPN that is truly, truly free. Unrestricted access, bypass censorship, competitive speed. Actually, there's an awesome YouTube video that one of my smart friends shared with me. It's called The Hated One. Go to YouTube and check it out. Okay, this guy is a security specialist, and he does analysis and feedback and advice and recommendation reviews and some of these cool stuff. Okay, so check The Hated One. Okay, so check out this VPN. So Tawsif, go ahead and try it, man. Ali, can you download this, try it, then see if you're able to visit the keywordspy.com website. I also use SpyFu, which is another awesome keyword research tool. It's actually premium, it's not free. But check out Ola. This is actually recommended to me by one of the genius guys right here. There's an amazing programmer, developer genius here, who's also entrepreneurial person. Told me check this thing out, my man. Using Tor. Oh, you do. Awesome. Good, man. So you got the Tor. That's good, bro. That's good. Yeah, Tor is amazing, dude, and it's actually better than. In a way, it's still better than VPN. Okay. But the setup in the beginning is not easy. For you, you're like a geek or nerd, like semi-geek, semi-nerd, semi-genius, so you can set up easily. But for common folks, they struggle a little bit when they set up the Tor. So there you go. Now it's opening, right? Okay. Glad to hear that. All right. Are there any more questions about online marketing? Charles, my man, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? How are you doing? I'm basically sharing this. Hey, Charles, do you use this VPN? It's 100% free. It's called Ola.org, made by another company that is also well known. Because if you look at the logo, it's similar to this one company. I forgot its name. Andrew, I guess. I don't know. Where did he go, Andrew? Yonder, you still there? Did I pronounce your name correctly? Good. All right. So it is 6:42 p.m. Central Time. Are there any more questions? Are there any more questions today? Yeah, man, check it out. I don't know if you're also familiar with the Tor, which is another one, which is different than VPN. It has the same kind of technology, but similar. But that's another one to look for. This one is VPN. The other one is called Tor. I think it's let's see, right here. So this is Tor. Is not a VPN, but it has the same similar concept. It's all about security, right? It's all about security, because nowadays well, ever since the social media, I mean, people are basically giving the information like I don't know, like a bag of rice, and now with the so-called crisis, these big organizations and government are coming up with some crazy stuff. So you gotta protect yourself. You know what I mean? So check out torproject.org. Browse privately, explore freely. Okay. So there's an awesome YouTube channel. It's called The Hated One. I highly advise you to check it out. This guy, he's a security specialist. When will you talk about content writing and content marketing? Well, we can talk about right now, my man. So when it comes to content marketing or content writing, right? First thing is the question that you need to ask when it comes to content. One second. When it comes to content, this is very, 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 very important question, Charles. So when it comes to content, answer the internet? Nah, y'all, answer the public. There you go. Okay. So when it comes to content, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So when it comes to content, Charles, the first thing first, it's all about preparation, right? The first thing is once you identify who's your audience, what's their I keep saying like what's their challenges, their pain points, right? How I can be a solution provider to their needs, to the problem that they go through, the experience that they're looking a solution for. So think of it from that perspective first. Like it can be educational, it can be something highly impactful and beneficial for the audience. Okay, that's the first thing. Once you know the audience, the second thing, what your audience need to know or need to learn. Yes, Yusuf, let us know what is content marketing. Ali, like you took what I'm clip from my video and made a quick question with my name with the video. That's awesome. That's also content, right? So the first thing is once you know who's your audience and what they need and what they want and how you can help them, or the stuff that they need to know but they don't, you can offer it, right? So that's the first thing. Second thing, you have to do that content marketing research to understand what your customer are looking for, what are they asking about, what kind of question that bothers them, what kind of issue that is like a pain in the rears, right? With the full screen, right? When you do the research, you can do it from website like answerthepublic.com. You can put the keyword right there and see what kind of question people ask. You can go to buzzsumo.com. You can go to all these LinkedIn groups and Facebook groups, and you can attend other Facebook lives. You can go to Twitter and just look at the question people are asking, right? Once you gather information that you want to provide, then number three, it comes to the platform. Are you going to blog? Are you going to do a podcast? Are you going to do infographics? Are you going to use social media? So it depends on how many of the platform you're going to use and what format, because every format is different. Okay. Then after that, once you decide, let's say the blog, for example, that means the title has to be enticing, interesting, honest, and truthful. Image has to be relevant. The way the content is written, it's so easy to read, right? There is a social media sharing for the content. There's a question box for commenting, right? And the same philosophy with the same concept applies on YouTube videos or a podcast or a social media channels, right? Once you find that, then you have to be consistent in terms of how many times you're posting it and using the content to track the activities to basically build that education level where you can become the expert in your areas of expertise. Does that make sense? So this is the idea behind how to put the content out there. So it comes from knowing your audience, knowing the challenges and the information that they need to know, and you're going to educate them, whether through blogging, podcasts, YouTube videos, social media posts, and whatnot. And in fact, the best activity if you combine all of it. If you can do podcasts and YouTube, great. If you can do the podcast, but you can do the YouTube, then you can utilize the blogging and the social media posts and start putting an amazing, amazing content for your audience so they can benefit, they can learn, and they can improve. Make sense? Or also to show them what they need to do. So this is like in a nutshell how you have to think, the map that you're going to put when it comes to like content marketing. Okay. Once you do that, you have to make sure that it's working. And how would you do that? The way to do it, you have to analyze and make sure that they're clicking on the blog, they're engaging, they're sharing. So you have to have these analytical softwares and program to make sure that whatever material you're putting, it's actually working. And from there, it's converting. What I mean by that, they're reading the article, then they're getting deeper into more articles, and now they're becoming a customer. whether through booking an appointment, clicking on the get started button, or filling up a form to make sure they are qualified and so forth. Make sense? Does that make sense? Ali, which software did you use to cut the clip? How Google rank website? Yeah, Ali, tell him, man. Tell him. Which software did you use to make my clip and question and whatnot? Try to make some cringy, silly videos too. Maybe those are the ones gonna go viral, and I'm gonna be ashamed for the rest of my life. But it's all good. It doesn't matter because I don't care. Okay. Wow, you got the Adobe Premiere. Nice. I love Adobe. In fact, the first editing tool that I used so many years ago was Adobe Premiere. I basically was at TechSkill, which is an institute to teach IT stuff and computer and security and whatnot. So this teacher was amazing, funny, and basically I made a video of him. He's walking the hall, and I put my leg and fell over, and all the students start beating him up. Right? That was the the video. It was just probably not more than 5 minutes, shooting using just a regular digital Sony camera. Then I took that and I spent freaking 5 hours to produce 1 or 2 minute video by using Adobe Premiere because I didn't know how to use it. I just kind of, logged in, and since the institution had this software, I used it and it was fun. So I love Adobe Premiere. Charles said, makes sense. Thank you. You are most welcome, my man. You are most welcome. It's your friend Luis is here, so I can yell at him. All right, folks, it is 6:50 p.m. Central Time. And if, we can talk about content marketing, Charles, in more detail. Like if you have a specific question, I do want to provide practical stuff because right now I just gave you an idea, right? But we need to have a practical steps, have a mapping journey, do the research, figure out the platform and how to make the actual content, then how to market it, then how to analyze it, and how to track it. Because you don't want to be like the gerbil, right? Just rolling over and over. You're not going to expect different result if you're like that. You don't want to do things based on assumptions and feelings. You know what I mean? You got to do things based on facts, data, and whatnot. Okay? If y'all enjoyed watching this live streaming show, and you found some benefits, do me a favor, right? Go ahead and tag some of your cool colleagues and business owners that are going to benefit from this. Tag them, invite them, share this. I would highly always appreciate it. Okay? So it is 6:52 p.m. Central Time. Let's see any more questions like how to conduct. Yes, we can talk about how to conduct a strategy because right now I just said go to Answer the Public, go to BuzzSumo, go to tweakyourbiz.com. But we need to, for example, if you have, let's do this, Charles, if you have time tomorrow, let's pick a subject. Let's pick a niche. And let's talk about how to do the actual step-by-step, Then people can exactly see. I can bring my board right here, and I can show you exactly step-by-step. We're going to show you which site you need to go to, how to look at other competitors, what are they using, and what's working out there, what are the tools that I can analyze, like for example Google Trend. It's an awesome tool. You can also look into Google Alerts. Okay, that's another one, Google Alerts. There's so many tools that can help you a little bit to come with the material that when you write it, it will benefit your audience. In fact, you know your business than anybody else, right? Hey Sid, what's going on? How do I get around the special ad categories for Facebook ads? Mortgage ads are the worst. Absolutely. So the thing is, when you log into the Facebook ad, in the ad area, there's an option for people in the real estate business, right? So you just have to select those 3 options. That's about it. And in fact, give me a second. Give me a second here. Let me see. Let's try a therapist for a niche. Absolutely, we'll try that for sure, my friend. For sure, we're gonna try. We'll do that tomorrow, okay? We'll do that tomorrow. Let's see, Sid. Let me check. Where did it go? This ad category. I want to see if I can log in to my ad. Just 1 second. Give me a few minutes. I feel like I live in a perpetual state of Facebook ad rejection. Ah, really? Are you getting rejected? It could be due to you have to really look at their policy, the Facebook ad policy. You have to read the policy strictly and see exactly what causing it. The number one is images. If the images go against the 20% the text ad, then just to let you all know, my laptop has 11%. And I forgot my charger somewhere else in another office. So if this thing shuts down, I'll be back tomorrow for sure. So let me find the let me see if I can find the option and show exactly what is this special category. Let's see. Let me pull my account. I can definitely find the answer if I go to facebook.com/help. I can find it there. But sometimes they don't even put the images for you to see exactly step by step. So let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, it's on the top. So as soon you log in, okay, let me show you. As soon you log in, let's see. So do you see? I can't even talk. Okay, as soon you log in, no, no, yeah, it's like, oh, now it's like 10%. So as soon you create the ad, right here, special ad category. See that? I'm creating a campaign for ads in a special ad category. So that involves housing, credit, and employment. Okay, so this is the area. This is the area. Okay, so that's how you do it. And these are the objective. You know, this is for the e-commerce. This is like traffic back to the website or a landing page. This is for downloading an app. This one is for more views for the video. And this one is called lead capture. So lead capture doesn't even require a website. So when somebody see the ad on the newsfeed, whether it's a video, and we did this with the VA through the seminar, and we did achieve in terms of how many leads we wanted. We got that, we achieved it, that point only. So we use the lead generation. So that way people click yes, and it Facebook pops up with a box and one click and all the information collected. This one here, basically the ad will take the person to the Facebook Messenger of the business page. Okay. Then of course these are for the e-commerce, and these are, oh look, the front store is open right now because a few days ago it was completely yellow sign, but now since the state are reopening, so now it's back. It is back to business. That's very good. But due to the what you call it, because of the crisis and whatnot, a lot of the tech people like from Facebook and Google are working from home, so a lot of processes are getting delayed and whatnot. So that's it's very common. In fact, one of my clients got 16 awesome 5 reviews on their Google business page, but the rating didn't change. I'm like, so there's a glitch, and I guess because it's taking some time. So don't worry about it, okay? So Sid, hopefully I was able to answer your question in terms of where to check for the special ad category. So it's right there. You can also go to facebook.com/blueprint. There are a lot of free courses from Facebook themselves, and they have like 1 to 2 minute video for each category, for each ad. So they go through the whole detail. So feel free to check that. Okay. All right. It is 6:58 p.m. Central Time. Any more questions about online marketing? Any more questions, y'all? Any more questions? Sid, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. You're most welcome. And Charles, tomorrow, let's do this. Let's talk about how to write a content for a therapist, right? So let's break down the research part and find the content and what kind of material to write and whatnot. So let's do that tomorrow, okay? So we'll do that. All right, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I really, really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.